Oh yeah, we'll get it together. Now I'm familiar with some of the soccer.
You know soccer players. You don't? Do you know the rules? Where does
the pitch? Of course.
Where does a midfield? What's the job of the midfielder?
Well, they have to be in the middle of the field.
Sure, they do.
Yeah,
they're very mid.
Yeah.
Oh, God help us! Now
there's a new player I need to show you.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. I'm just trying to determine which match I want to go see.
Sure.
And people have their reasons.
Well, undoubtedly be a digital clock, right? Running backwards. That's what I would think. At 7:00.
Because it's a countdown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till you see this one.
Yes. Hey, Bob?
No.
Come over here, please. Rob?
Yes.
Come over here.
What are we doing?
Nothing. Can you stand next to me? Rob, over here.
Yeah, baby. I'll watch that match any
Who does
day.
he play for?
Woo, woo!
Just look at her.
Oh, gosh. My hair is off today.
Oh, well, Jesus.
Did I need to move my stuff out the way?
Clean your popcorn off the lap.
Let me take this soccer player. Oh, God.
This is that Princess Diana jacket. You might see those pictures.
The DJ and Temple alum is live on Good Day Philadelphia this morning.
Hi, everybody.
I don't know what's happening.
Let's go to the graphic.
Oh, gosh.
According to one survey,
You can't even read the graphic.
A year of their life simply staring
at women.
Nearly a year just doing this? I can believe it. But you're not looking at me, though. He looks at any woman. That's the thing.
Now let's look at Sue.
Sometimes it's cool. Sometimes it's creepy. I'm kind of going on creepy. but thank you. Let's take a look outside. This is our view
I can't read my own graphic.
City camera. Turn it around and show you the costume.
Remember back when we had big
And
monitors?
the almost blue sky. It's a little hazy because of that.
Well, now I'm going to have to remember that. I'm going to have to write it out.
But even factoring that in, it is still a 10 out of 10 today. We're expecting plenty of sunshine all day long and low humidity as well. So bust up, buddy.
The key to that
Polo shirt
is
fine.
how fast they put the
There's
graphic
your
up. That was
suggestion
perfect.
for later on in the day. Corn on the cob. We've got 70s this morning,
I think I hurt
60s
myself.
in the suburbs,
And you
and
bang the
80s
desk?
later
I
on.
probably shouldn't bang the desk.
Here's a look at the current temperature in Philadelphia. It is 70 degrees already, so you know we're going to be
What was
warm
that?
the rest of the day. All the rain is gone.
But
We're going to
anyway.
head to a high in
Yeah.
the mid-80s.
For
today
whom does he
with,
play?
62 degrees in Coatesville right now
Nigeria.
with 67 in Bear, Delaware,
African
and
champions.
65
And
degrees.
are they coming here?
Super Eagles.
So
That
for
would
your
sound like
corporate cup day,
Maybe
about
I
an
can see
hour
him
from now, it's
invite him
going
to
to
the
be
wedding.
in the lower 70s,
What
80
wedding?
by lunchtime,
I thought you were
84
going to a
by 4
wedding.
p.m.
Oh, that's
And
right.
the
Jeez.
Phillies have a day game today.
I haven't bought my
It's
What is on your
nice and
mind?
warm, but low humidity.
We've had
That's how we like it, Bob Kelly. It's going to
1,500.
warm up, and it's not going to be
I'm
humid.
sure
That's a rare day
commercials.
around here. We love it.
Because it's not that
I tuned them out.
It's
That's
that
the
you're mad.
humidity.
TikTok 7
Unless it's
o'clock.
filet
Good morning,
fish.
Good morning, everybody. Come on, the sun is out. Let's enjoy it.
That commercial hasn't been on in 10 years.
Here's a lot of look from our candid
Keith, why you have a nice shirt on?
flashing over,
Job interview.
But we got an accident over here. This is north on 95,
How y'all doing?
heading up in through Delco. Right before you get to the Commodore Barry Bridge, the left lane is taken out. The actual crash itself is set behind this sign and overpass, but the jam is there.
How's
North on
Charles? Have you
95,
heard
little
from
jam
Charles?
to go with your toast this morning. Heavy from the state
I
line
caught it.
bridge all the way up
Have you heard
to
from
the
Charles?
Commodore Barry Bridge.
But the-
And 422,
his replacement
an
is
accident
back.
Here. This is westbound at
It's good to see him
Collegeville.
back.
They moved it all off to the right
He's
shoulder.
just-
And then,
Huh.
this is a new accident.
Thin-
This is a 202
thin guy walking around.
northbound, right at Route 401. That's
Handsome.
the Fraser
He's kinda
interchange.
handsome.
Yeah, it's kind of
Really?
tucked behind the curve here, but as you can see, the
Does a good
firefighters
job.
are going up. Looks like they're going to block a lane.
You'll have to introduce me to him.
In fact, everyone leaving, say, Westchester, heading north on 202, up and toward Malvern and the King of Prussia interchange. Mike and Alex, back with you.
Thank you. 7:04. Let's find this girl. Newcastle County is where we're headed. There's a search on for a missing 3-year-old girl believed to be kidnapped at gunpoint.
So Hank is live on the Amber Alert, giving us the details that we know and showing her picture so people can make sure to recognize her.
This is an Amber Alert, which a lot of times a lost child.
Keith, what they got you doing?
Fixing the couch.
What's wrong with the couch?
Newcastle police have been working all night on this, and they've never said anything different. They believe 100% this was straight up kidnapping. They've been pulling and dragging it across the whole area all night long. Shift changing now.
Was there 2 people in the kidnapped car?
This is up to 3 a.m. Newcastle County Police Detectives.
That's what it sounds like. The driver and the guy who came out
to get her.
We stand here at police headquarters, about 2 miles from where police say the little girl was taken on Gender Road. They were possibly following up on a
What a weird name for a street, Gender.
It's a construct, you know.
It's a what?
A construct. Construction for the road, you know.
It's transitioning to a frontage road. I don't know if you heard about that.
That is when police say a bald white male in his 40s approached a gunpoint, smoked canola in the area of 500 block Denver Road. Police say he was wearing a black sweatshirt, gray basketball
What is all
shorts, and
this?
escaped.
The photo she's going to use. You think that's good enough?
Yeah.
I just wish we could zoom in or crop.
You can.
I don't know. You don't know. They make it. We got to show the whole thing so we can get permission to do it or something.
The white male is described as approximately 40 years old, bald, with peach fuzz hair.
Well, he's a helmet on.
The vehicle had possibly rust or dirt on the exterior of the vehicle, and the vehicle drove
Is there
away
something
with Nola Davis.
after the helmet?
Nola is
Yeah,
3
he
years
takes
old,
it off.
approximately 3 foot tall, weighing approximately 25 pounds, with black hair.
He was still cool then.
Take a good look at that little girl, guys. Beautiful though she is. Let police know that if you've seen her, police say that they do not have a tag on the vehicle that the suspects drove away in. They also say they don't have any reason to believe, as is sometimes the case, that the kidnappers have any relationship with the victims whatsoever, guys. But as we showed you, they continue to actively search this whole Newcastle County area right now. The ships just changed. We used that last minute. Police have briefed this morning. There's a whole new force that's coming in right now. But they do need your help if you have any idea where this little girl is or who the 2 people, the driver and the male in his 40s that police are looking for. If you have any idea who they are, call Newcastle County Police Detectives right now.
Yeah, everybody commuting in their cars. Can you describe that car again? That you can tell they're up to no good. They don't have tags on it, right? Okay. 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 All right. Everybody look. Keep an eye out,
Yeah, I hope we
please.
find this little girl.
All right, 707.
Former New Jersey Assemblyman Jack Ciattarelli won the New Jersey primary for the Republicans and Mikey Sherrill for the Democrats.
Well, Mr. Ciattarelli won 68% of the votes, while Mikey won 34% of the votes in a crowded field with 5 other candidates. Let's see. All right, okay. They will face off in the general election in early November. Shayna is looking at the numbers and telling us about a little bit more about who these people are.
Interesting, Jack Ciattarelli taking all 21 counties in New Jersey, so he's coming pretty hard in terms of his support and where he's coming from on his platform. Of course, Mikey Sherrill coming in.
I'm just now logging on to hear what you guys are saying.
Get it out on November 4th, so this is
So.
a breakdown of that race. Now, this will be
Stand by, it's loading.
second time representing New Jersey Republicans in the governor's race. Sherrill beat up several Democratic candidates to earn this nomination. Ciattarelli was considered a heavy favorite to represent New Jersey Republicans.
65% of them.
He nearly defeated current governor Phil Murphy back in 2021. It was a very close margin. They were literally within percentage points here, small percentage points here. Ciattarelli having the backing of
poor
President
guy.
Donald Trump. Meanwhile, Sherrill, a New Jersey state representative and a Trump critic, has really worked through and being out the field of Democratic candidates to earn this nomination. They both spoke
Can
at
you
their,
find-
campaign
I'm still doing
headquarters last
soccer
night.
research.
Take a listen.
Sorry, no, come on.
And I am ready to make
Can you
life more
find
affordable for families.
the numbers?
Jack has raised taxes at
Miss
every
Cheryl,
level
where
of
did-
government.
Miss Cheryl.
He
Mikey
raised
Cheryl.
taxes as a council member. He raised taxes
Do you
as a
see the
commissioner.
totals for the
And you guessed
6
it,
candidates?
your taxes went up
So
when
do
you
you mean
was
New
an
Jersey
assembly member.
Democrat totals?
Yeah. I think she was
Time to give Republicans a chance to deliver
much
what New
farther
Jersey
ahead than
so desperately
35%.
needs. Change.
Should we
And
do
when
New
I
York
say
Times or
change, I
I don't
mean
know.
it. And I
Has
mean it for New
Bergen
Jerseyans.
Record?
All
Yeah,
New
Bergen
Jerseyans,
Record's good.
including our minority communities, who the Democratic Party has exploited
The final
and taken
numbers.
for granted for years. I
Well,
don't,
just give us a
I won't,
graph.
We don't, we won't.
No, Meryl, your the moderate
Am I?
congressional
Okay,
Democrat
here we
Central fight to keep the Garden State blue.
Oh,
fruit.
God,
Here we
come
go.
on.
The Republican Jack Ciattarelli in the November
See,
election.
242.
How much you got?
42,000 votes. And Ross
So both of them promised
141.
He's the one that was detained by ICE, remember? Got all the publicity.
We'll be talking about this, especially as we approach that point, but pretty hot tickets on both ends.
But in their
Vying for the
percentages.
governor's mansion in Trenton in November.
Yeah, we're just looking at totals here, Shana, too. Mikey Cheryl, 240,000 votes. And
242,000.
Yeah.
Nearly 243.
And then in second place, 100,000 votes behind, is Raz Baraka from Jersey City. Remember, he was detained by ICE for a while. So, man, she won. Yeah, she won big. But so did Jack Ciattarelli.
Yes,
with
because
65%.
Jack Ciattarelli had 267,000 votes.
And who came in second in that one?
Then Bill Spadilla.
Huh. Wow.
With 86,000, so quite a big difference.
For
between-
both candidates. Well, that'll be interesting in November, won't it?
And we'll continue to cover both of them as we get
Uh-huh.
ready for November.
It is 11 past 7. An anti-ICE protest yesterday in the city of Philadelphia. I know it's not very big, but there was some people out protesting yesterday afternoon and early evening. They went to the federal detention center first in Center City. They did block traffic for a while. 2 bicycle police officers were treated for minor injuries, and 2 protesters had to get medical attention. 15 of the protesters eventually got arrested, but nothing like Los Angeles.
Because it's entering its 6th day of protests and a new curfew being in place to stop the anti-ICE demonstrations.
Yeah, Mayor Bass put that into effect yesterday. Doug
But
was
only
there.
in a certain area, right, Doug?
LA, like 500 square miles. I mean, this is a very small section of it. Nevertheless, there have been some violent protests there. Police have made hundreds of arrests since these began on Friday, and they are promising to enforce this new curfew that went into effect last night.
Protesters for a time shut down the 101 freeway in Los Angeles. Nearly 2 dozen businesses. LA Mayor Karen Bass said it's time to get them off the streets.
Have declared a local emergency and issued a curfew for downtown Los Angeles to stop the vandalism, to stop the looting.
She has also called on the White House to end immigration enforcement operations. And in an evening address, the California Governor Gavin Newsom
Take 2 bites and throw it out.
President Trump.
Democracy is under assault. Before
I've never been this
our eyes. This
uncomfortable in my
moment
life.
we have feared has arrived.
And this goes beyond just LA now. There have been protests in Chicago, New York, and a number of other cities.
He'll be president.
But President Trump defended his decision to send in the National Guard in LA, which has led to the state suing the administration.
I want to save Los Angeles, and Newsom is totally incompetent.
There was no violence. I was on the street. I know.
One Democrat denied the violence, but police have been squaring off against violent protesters for
The
days
president
now.
gave a speech at Fort
Just
Bragg
outside of
yesterday.
LA, a contingent of Marines now poised to enter the city that is now bracing for more demonstrations today.
And as far as California's lawsuit against the Trump administration over the National Guard deployment goes, a hearing is now set on that for tomorrow. Mike?
So, but the officers that are breaking up the protest are LAPD, right? Yeah. Gotcha. I guess they're protecting some buildings or whatever. But 4,000 of them and 700 Marines. Doug, we'll see you tomorrow. 14 past 7. Well, a food delivery mistakenly driver, food delivery driver. Did you see this? He's just following GPS, ended up on a tarmac at one of the busiest airports in the world, Chicago O'Hare. Airport officials say the driver passed through a security post without issue. Surveillance footage shows the moments the driver was stopped. Can you see it yet? It's way off in the distance.
Is it the top left? The van?
Yeah. Right by.
Oh, it's a red car. Oh,
yes.
The red car.
It's a little bitty. It's there's closer video of this, but he's parked by the baggage carts there. Eventually,
near the plane in the screen.
Yeah. Eventually, a police officer comes up behind him.
There he goes.
So he's looking at his GPS.
You don't think he's like, this doesn't look like a place where I should be?
No.
Hey, Mike, I'm almost there. There's a plane in your driveway.
Yeah, I'm in 3C. I'm on United.
Yeah.
If you could just come up the stairs, I'll get the bag.
I see the plane now. Hold on. I'm
Thank
on my
you.
way.
But wouldn't this really change the game if we could have deliveries before we get on? You don't have to worry about the airport food. Just get your own.
I'm already on board. If you could just swing by, Well, that's weird, embarrassing, and probably dangerous for the driver. It's 7:16 here, Sue.
Yeah, I'm walking into the, I don't know, green screen area. Anyway, looking at the sky, you'll see that it's not a bright blue, which it probably would have been if it weren't for that smoke from the wildfires. It's just making things a little hazy, and we're not going to receive major impacts from it, but it's there. Won't be quite as humid today with northwesterly winds. First 90-degree day is tomorrow. And another thing to keep in mind, it's Father's Day on Sunday, and it will be cooler, and there are some showers in the forecast. Now here's our smoke forecast. The wildfires are now just north of Montana and North Dakota, but we see with the northwesterly wind, a lot of that smoke that will be coming our way. It just doesn't look like it'll be that thick, just that little haze in the upper atmosphere, and that's the forecast for the rest of the day. Just very light as far as the smoke is concerned, maybe a little heavier north and west of the city.
Hot flash.
With good reason. Now the humidity in the comfortable range today, it will get muggy, but not today. That's part of the reason why it's 10. 85 degrees today, 92 tomorrow, and 87 degrees on Fridays. Then humidity comes in, and it'll still be pretty warm. But temperatures go down to the 70s over the weekend. Rain is most likely on Saturday in the afternoon and evening. And Sunday, there are some showers in the forecast for the morning. And it's a stalled system. That's what's going to happen, Bob Kelly. And it just comes through and then just stays there. And it's really annoying when it happens over the weekend.
Can we get out and push it?
The bigger issue with the DoorDash guy is
In the left lane on
That's
75.
Just a little shove.
Yeah, good morning. By 7:17, I
doing?
told you went to the ball game last night. It was
Then he
St.
was able to
Joe's
get onto the tarmac.
down at the
Right.
ballpark. These
That's
two
true. It's a very
ladies
good
here, Hawk Hill, grabbed the picture. They watch us each and every morning, so they're up
lovely.
and ready to go and say hi to the gang from St. Joe's. Hawk Hill at the ballpark last night. Now, 95 northbound, accident right here. It's kind of behind this overpass. As you approach the Commodore Barry Bridge, as the sign says. So north on 95, we're bumper to bumper to bumper, barely moving. Look at these guys trying to sneak up the shoulder. Where do you think they're going to go? Right? Who's going to notice? Right? Jam solid from the state line all the way up to the Commodore Barry. Also an accident 422 westbound, kind of off to the side here near the Collegeville interchange. And we're real heading north on 202, coming out of Westchester, heading north into where the Fraser interchange is through 401, all because of an accident. Again, just kind of around the curve there behind the sign and the trees. Mike, get out. Back over to you.
Dom, in the control room, I have a challenge for you. I just thought of this. I remember a couple years ago, maybe it was last year, Tom McCarthy, the announcer for the Phillies, caught a fly ball in the stands. Anyway, so last night they went back into the stands. Phillies Cubs last night. It basically was the Ian Hapless No, Ian Hapshell for Chicago. He had 2 home runs as the Phillies went down, lose another one, 8-4. Phils will close out their 3-game series with the Cubbies today at 1:05. It's going to be a beautiful day. So Philly announcers Tom McCarthy and John Kruk. I think Ruben was there too.
Yes.
We're back in the stands last night to call the game against the Cubs. They go way up into the upper level. And it looked like they had a great time.
The duo was in the outfield, section 201,
Way
behind
up.
the need help sign.
Mm-hmm.
This is the 11th year the Phillies broadcasters calling a game from the stands. Ben
Davis was there too.
Yes. Ruben O'Reilly Jr. also joined the broadcast, but they weren't the only guests. Of course, the Fanatic had to show up, and when the Fanatic shows up, you know the Fanatic causes trouble.
This is back when things were still good. Good Lord.
It's very smoochy. It's an unsafe work environment. I'd like to say that's the first green thing I've ever kissed, but it's not. Okay. You got 5 times you got to vote.
Okay, they were having a good time. First green. It's not the first green thing he's ever kissed.
Now I'm thinking about the green things that are out there.
Kruk is crazy.
A frog?
Yeah, maybe. Jason Kelsey showed up too.
Yes.
He's been playing a lot of golf.
What do you got?
Oh, we got a special one today.
What do we do? I can't see.
We might have to have a beer between them.
That's why
I can't jump like you. I don't think anybody can.
I'm sorry it was in the little box there, but that was the way it was broadcast last night.
So what did he do? I can see.
Chugging beers.
His
Yeah.
own beers.
Yeah. Say it again.
He has a beer company with his brother.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they were drinking those beers.
So he was chugging that. Look at him. Yeah. Yeah, and then the game broke out and it was boring. So, yeah, they do it, how many years in a row? Well, we said, but I can't remember the number. But year after year they do it.
Oh,
And
was-
11 years have been doing it?
I think, Di, did you say 29? Oh, he had 29 on his shirt, so maybe that was a shout out to Fox 29.
Probably.
Or just wearing a correct jersey.
Yeah. But a few years ago, might have been even last year, a home run ball from another team came up toward the broadcast booth, and Tom McCarthy did this. Oh, shoot. He caught it. And nonchalantly caught it. And then he had to throw the ball back onto the field because the other team hit the home run. He says, I really don't. Oh, there he goes. That was fun. Let's go to Burlington County. That's where Jen is at 722.
You know it, you love it. It's Maria's mom. But
Shoot.
they're fake it. And these
There's an
people
angle
are
where it's
all
just nothing but him.
They're like fake
John
it,
Kruk
but
did
they're-
wear number
but they're
29
gonna
when he
send
played for the
it
Phillies.
They're going to tell us what happened.
Thus the 29 on his
29.
own jersey.
Yes.
I'd love to think it was for us, but
And Maria actually baked
why
some
would it
stuff
be?
too. How about a pop tart? I'm excited.
He actually caught, the Fanatic came out with the hot dog shooter. And he
220
caught a hot dog for the Fanatic.
Right in the glove.
Nice.
That was during like one of the intermissions.
Hard iced tea, does that mean it has booze in it?
Yes. Cynthia says, agreed, it's pretty scary he got that far.
Of what is she speaking?
The DoorDash driver.
Oh, thank you.
Let's smash through rushing rivers. Take on iconic trails. And race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't kick back and enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs. Get great APRs on e-software.
God.
Like RAV4, Highlander, and Grand Highlander.
My Twitter followers are arguing with each other.
About what?
Oh, it's a bunch of political stuff.
Political, schmedical.
New place comes in many colors. Ones that inspire a sense of wonder. Or a new flavor that makes life just
1 minute.
a bit sweeter. Or want to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights. At home or at work. Home of your happy place, your own. Certico Painters. That's painting happy.
Sorry to bother you. One of our viewers say that 40 years ago today, the Phillies won a game 26-7. Vaughn Hayes hit 2 home runs in the first inning.
This is Stephanie's favorite view, where Stephanie becomes Stephanie.
Thank you.
This makes Stephanie think ironing is fun. Sometimes. We know Stephanie.
30 out.
So we added this for outfits for gardening, dancing, and closing the deal. That's a smart outfit. This is a smart drawer. Like Stephanie, there's always room for surprises. This is Stephanie's Closet. A
15.
space designed by California Closets. A company built on listening to Stephanie and you. Schedule your free design consultation now.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We drink all day and party all night. Now, who is this group? I need to get to know them. Turkey Hill. They make ice cream.
And they've introduced a line of hard iced teas just in time for summer.
Iced tea business, huh? The limited time beverages come in 3 flavors, including lemon, peach, and raspberry. Turkey Hill says the drinks are made with 5% alcohol and a little bit of carbonation. 12 packs are available at Giant food stores and Weiss markets. I hope I'm saying that right. Anybody shop at Weiss or Weiss?
Weiss.
It's Weiss?
Weiss Markets.
Weiss Markets. You ever been to a Weiss Market, Sue?
Yes, I have. My sister lives near one in Baltimore.
Yeah, they're kind of.
Do we have them around here?
They're down south, like
Oh.
Carolinas.
And
I've never seen one around here.
all right.
But in Baltimore County.
Yeah, Baltimore, down in Baltimore County.
My sister, huh?
Yeah. Did you hear about these needle ants?
Yeah, so when the warm weather hits, you know the bugs come out.
Well,
but
sure.
This summer, we've got a new bug in town. The Asian needle ant. And their stings can be painful. So we want to tell you what to look out for.
Oh, the bug lady's back. Hi.
Hi.
She's in studio now. We'll talk to her about these needle ants when we come back. Trisha.
Yes.
We've been introduced before. You
Oh,
have
yes.
tickets.
Yes, we do.
Yes, if you
Trisha
do that.
Nichols.
Thank you. Not sit on this bed.
Candy?
Yes.
If you could make it that a 3-shot.
Sure can.
You can keep going.
Wait a minute.
You got one leg off the table. Be careful. Okay, good.
There we go.
Okay, lean down a little bit, Trisha. See? On the little camera?
I do.
You're on there.
I see that.
We're streaming.
Oh, very cool. Hello out there.
Yeah.
Where
Can
are we
it-
streaming?
Can it, just all over the world.
Fabulous.
Can a needle ant kill me?
It can't kill most people.
But could,
Right.
Could kill me.
In a small percentage, we find about 1% of people are allergic to them.
Oh.
So they can have anaphylaxis.
Yeah.
So if you know that you are allergic to other stings, then it's good to carry an EpiPen. But it's always good to carry an EpiPen if you're allergic to honeybees and other things
Do
too.
needle ants make ant hills?
Yeah.
They're like any other ant.
They make anthills like other ants. They live in places like underneath logs and underneath rocks.
He found the Phillies clip if you want to mention it in the 2-shot.
Of what? Okay, thank you.
30 out. So you have at the weather desk about your
How many years ago, Dom? 40 years ago. I'm talking to someone in my ear.
No, you're good. Talking to all of the
Plus,
people.
I'm insane.
We all talk to each other, talk to ourselves sometimes.
Well, you talk to bugs.
I regularly
Please.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're good conversationalists.
Do you have bugs at home?
I do.
4.
What's the most unusual bug you have in your house?
I have a vinegaroon.
A who?
A vinegaroon.
No idea what that is. Okay, kids. Diplo spinning a set. The Grammy winner and Temple University grad Diplo is joining us a little bit later on Good Day Philadelphia. I'm going to tell you where you can maybe be with him this evening.
Can you imagine him pulling up to your random college party? And he's such a great Eagles fan.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Because he's always repping the Birds. We love that.
You know what happened, I believe it was 40 years ago today. Phillies game, right? The final score was 26-7.
Whoa.
Phillies beat the stinking Mets. Now, I remember, I believe Vaughn Hayes hit 2 home runs in the first inning. 26, I think it was like 20-0 by the end of the second inning.
At the vet.
At the vet on that AstroTurf. 26-7, the final score. 40 years ago today. Or maybe yesterday.
That for Phillies fans.
Oh, yeah.
More than your money's worth.
You can just relax the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah. So it's 7:30, and the sun's been up for 2 hours now, enjoying these long, long days because it's almost summertime, a week from Friday. This is Skytop Lodge up in the mountains. It's looking pretty good up there. That's real grass there, and looks pretty green and beautiful.